And good evening, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Veronica Johnson here, tracking still more severe thunderstorms and a little bit of a flood threat through the evening here for Calvert for St. Mary's County. Your severe thunderstorm warning continues until 8:30 with a tremendous amount of lightning. We've had reports already today, which I posted on my Facebook page, of a house that was struck by lightning. But take a look at just the tremendous number of reports of storm damage throughout the area today. Now, what I do want to get to is this area down south around Prince Frederick, Drum Point, Valley Lee area, where the rainfall rates still are high. Your threat of seeing any tornadoes has ended, with most of the wind rotation now somewhere out over the bay and crossing over to Maryland's eastern shore, just west of Cambridge. So now Cambridge will have to watch as winds start to come up. There may be a more enhanced warning issued for that area. So we may be looking at a tornado warning for there. We continue with a few flood warnings just around Page County with the rivers and streams. Otherwise, we're doing much better here in terms of our flood threat across the area. So I want to go back to the radar for Calvert and for St. Mary's County, because this is the area here where earlier there was a tornado warning that was issued. Some of the heaviest rain currently falling from Calvert Beach down toward Leonardtown and Valley Lee area. But you are no longer under a tornado warning. You're just seeing some heavy rain across the area. So again, so many reports today, 45 reports of trees down, as well as high winds throughout the area. So let me see if I can stop this and take a moment and just talk about some of the reports across the area, especially that spot down south that was under the tornado warning in Calvert and for portions of St. Mary's County. So for this area just south of Dunkirk, some of the highest of winds within this area are looking at Hunting Town there. That was at 6:05, a report of a tree that came down, blew down onto some power lines around the 1600 block of Stone Drive. That's just one report there. Then you had another report just southeast of Hughesville. That was at 6:15 around Mechanicsville in the 40,000 block of Waterview Drive. So a number of reports of trees down across the area today. The max that I saw in winds was somewhere around 45 to 50 miles per hour in terms of some of the highest of winds. We'll widen out a little bit so you can see the broader view here again of some of the high wind gusts and trees that came down across the area. Again, wind gusts that were around 45 to 50 miles per hour across the area. So here's what we're left with. Again, kind of thought that they would probably issue this warning over Maryland's eastern shore. That's for Dorchester, and that will go until 8:45. Otherwise, you've got the warning that continues for areas around Chesapeake Ranch Estates and Prince Frederick, but you're, again, no longer under that tornado warning. And then well down south around Richmond, Virginia, just west of Petersburg, a severe thunderstorm warning continues there until 8:45. That line extending all the way down into North Carolina with some very, very active weather. But eventually this front is going to be making its way through, making its way out of our area, giving us a very nice drop in humidity levels. So again, just looking at some of the strongest of winds, since you did have that tornado warning up, I'm seeing some strong winds right now around Castle Haven area, around Hudson, around Taylor Island, over there around Dorchester. That really is about it. Still tracking, though, heavy rain, not quite as much of a flood threat anymore, but the heaviest rain now moving away from southern Maryland and south of Fredericksburg. So that is the very latest. Be sure to tune in at WJLA 24/7 News starting at 10 p.m. and also on 7 News at 11 p.m. for the very latest with some of our storm reports across the area. And of course, on my Facebook page, I put a full list. I'll try to keep updating them of those storm reports.